Alan Gaiman, and welcome to the speed build. So I've been sick for like 2 weeks, and in that 2 weeks I have been on my Steam Deck more than normal, so I decided it would be neat if I could play The Sims on my Steam Deck. Except one problem. I don't own anything Sims related on Steam. So I had to go in like a backhanded way to like install the EA app on the Steam Deck and get The Sims on the deck. So I got it working for a little bit. Currently it's not working. The EA app is being stupid on the deck, but yeah, when it's working it's great, except I can't build. I don't know how to fix the controls to where I can, because I'm basically having to figure out the controls myself. They're not like mapped or anything like already, like how it would be if I was actually playing through Steam. I do have the base game on Steam. I don't have any like the packs or anything, which is fine, except I also don't have any of the unlocked stuff, like the event stuff, which is kind of annoying because I like the outhouse, even though I did not use it in this build. Again, and also, I don't want to spend over $1,000 to purchase a game I already own, you know? So, in the last little bit of me being sick, I was trying to figure out how to put The Sims 4 on the deck without having to spend over $1,000. And, as I said, it worked for a little bit, but right now it's currently not working. I'm gonna mess around with it later, because I built this house for the Sim that I am playing with on the deck. She is my self-sim. She is a famous writer. She's a 2-star celebrity. And I kind of like where she lives. I just don't like the starter house that's right here, the inner circle. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to build her a better house, but I can't do that on the deck because I don't know how. And I also needed to pull up the cheats window, and I can't do that either because for some reason the Steam Deck keyboard doesn't have a control button. You know, like how you control Shift C. Can't for the life of me figure that one out. But I need to play around with it some more and figure it out, because it's something I need to figure out, you know? So, yeah, I'm building this little house. It's not, well, it's not little. It's like kind of a McMansion. It's more than, like, I think I shared it and said it's like 2 bedrooms. It's actually like 5 bedrooms, maybe. Basically I left a couple rooms blank. Mainly so that as my Sim's daughter gets older, the house can grow with her. And of course, also, wanting to, like, have room for anybody else that comes into their lives. Sorry, I'm still kind of stuffed up, but not as stuffed up as I have been, and of course my voice is a whole lot better, which is great. I did also want to use the new mudroom kit for this, because I thought that was a great idea. That screen door, the sliding door, does not go to the mudroom. That one goes to the kitchen. why, but I did not like that fence. So yeah, I definitely need to work on getting it to work again, you know? But currently it does not work, which is really annoying, because it was working just fine. But it's whatever, you know? It's a live and learn experience. Yeah, I just closed out the game, closed the EA app, put the Steam Deck down, went to record this footage, and then poof, it's not working on the Steam Deck anymore. I did post a video of me playing to my TikTok and also to this channel of me playing on the deck. And I said I would make a video about it. That is coming when I figure out what I'm doing wrong. Because I don't want to make a video about it with it not working, you know? So, hopefully I'll get it working again soon. For some reason it's not doing something it's supposed to be doing. Like, I wanted to, like, change a file location. But for some odd reason it's not working. Like, it won't let me press the button. And of course I can't screen record right now because my capture card's being a butt. But I think that is on me for something. I don't know. Just everything just seemed to stop working all of a sudden. Of course, my capture card gave out on me like 3 weeks ago. Maybe 4, which is really annoying. Which reminds me, I need to pick up my Switch and work on my island in Animal Crossing. Because my deadline for the end of the year is coming, and I have made like 0 progress of completing that island. Like, I haven't even made any progress on my light island. Which I definitely need to do, even though the light is supposed to be like me having fun. I still want to like enjoy the game, you know? Like, enjoy my time, like, have fun. But yeah, I'm not gonna, like, do a Let's Play for Sims 4 on the deck. When I get it working again, I just want to, like, make a little quick video about it. Like a how-to. When I get it working. The save games will be basically just me playing for fun. On the computer, which is what I'm recording this on, has basically felt like a chore. Like, I still love the game, I love The Sims, but I'm not playing it for fun anymore, it seems, so yeah. That's kind of sad to say, but I don't know, these past 2 weeks I've been not on my computer, and I have just felt, well, I felt, weird. Like, I should be doing something, like, recording-wise and, like, productivity. But I haven't, because, well, I've been sick, and I've been, like, sleeping a lot, because, you know, sick. And, I just can't help but feel like I'm not doing anything. Like, I'm wasting time. But at the same time, I'm like, do I really enjoy doing this anymore? Am I burnt out? But, actually building this house was actually a lot of fun for me. I guess I'm over my burnout. I need to quit saying, Sorry, I'm breathing really loud because, as I said, I've been sick. It was like a sinus infection. It took me a week to get to the doctor, mainly because I already had a doctor's appointment scheduled. I have another doctor's appointment in October. Because she said, see in 2 months for something else. Because the appointment was originally for something else entirely. And then I saw my doctor and she was like, oh my gosh, you're sick? I was like, yeah. She was like, girl, we gotta get you on some antibiotics. And I was like, okay, cool. But by then I was a little bit better. So, oh yeah, let me talk about the mudroom kit. I actually kind of really like how this room turned out. For some odd reason, the wallpaper did something funny here. I don't know if y'all can see it in the recording, but for some odd reason, some swatches of the wallpaper were like extra bright than they should have been. Also, for some odd reason, that middle cabinet with the 2 books on them disappeared. The 2 little... Oh, that's what I originally put there. Because at some point, that one got deleted, so I had to put stuff back. And it was slightly annoying. Here I decided I wanted those baskets there, so I had to use move objects. I now know which 9 key to use. I'm not using the number pad anymore. And it took me forever to get that bottle where I wanted it. As you can see in the playback, it was in the wrong spot. For like ever. So I did this trick. Putting the shelf where it needed to be. Then I realized it was also in the wrong spot again. There we go. I was like, dang it. Messed it up again. But yeah, I really like how the mudroom turned out. It's actually pretty cute. I like all the little books. Kind of like a nerdy little mudroom. I like that rug. It's a little big though, so I had to size it down. Yeah, building on the Steam Deck. When, you've kind of hacked the game on there, is a pain in the butt. Like, I can't figure out for the life of me how to turn objects around. So, yeah. Whereas, here on the PC, I'm, like, turning objects around constantly. See? Just a little spin. Also, I ended up putting light switches in every room, which is a nice little detail. Because why not? I do like how the kitchen turned out. That was pretty cute. I don't like subway tiles, so I was having a hard time figuring out what wallpaper to use. Because most of the tile is subway tile. As I said, I don't like subway tile, so... I remember when we first got dishwashers in this game, and it was such a big deal, and now we have a bunch of dishwashers. And none of them are... Actually, I think we do have a purple one. But we don't have purple much of anything else, which is kind of annoying, because it's my favorite color. Ergo, my sim self's favorite color. And she would like to have like a Barbie house, but with purple, you know? You know how Barbie has like pink everywhere? You can make a Barbie house. That's not an issue. Purple is a completely different story. What was I talking about? I had to stop the recording. And I'm still stuffed up. I'm sorry. Right, I was talking about a purple Barbie dream house. Yeah. I want one of those. And I just realized I haven't put that many plants in this house. Which is funny, because I actually like gardening. I think I put a plant on that table, mainly to hide the center. I mean, I like the table, it's just, I didn't want the little medallion in the middle. Also, I had a little coffee bar, which I thought was cute. Look at that little built-in coffee bar. I was debating another dishwasher and I was like, nah. Do we have a purple dishwasher? I need to look at it now. Let me see if I can get the Steam Deck working again. Like, I literally just put it down. Well, first I exited the game, and then I exited the EA app. And I put the Steam Deck down to charge. And then I picked it back up. And it was like, nope. The Persona 5 Royal startup screen. We gonna work? Launch the EA app. Are we gonna work? I got a little cherry treat. Nope, not gonna work. I would show you all my screen, but I don't feel like doing that. Oh yeah, that just don't work on the Steam Deck. I was looking at what other games I have. I wonder if I could, like, transfer my EA account to Steam? No, that, I'm gonna look that up. I guess this is slightly annoying. I guess I'll do that later after I'm done recording. I love that Get Famous flooring. Also, I tried to not use any for rent anything. So if y'all decide to download this house, it should not have anything for rent. So hopefully it doesn't. That was the only pack I didn't try to use. I wasn't really doing a limited pack thing. I was just like, oh, I don't want to use for rent. It was the only thing I did want to use because, you know, for rent, the for rent bug, whatever you want to call it, where your save file crashes and stuff. So I didn't want to use it, which, you know, understandable. Also, I wasn't trying to, like, I had to think about that for a second. I wasn't, like, purposefully using items. I was just like, oh, I like this item. Oh, I like that item. And now my voice sounds weird. I might have to end this recording right now. Yeah, obviously my voice isn't 100% better, so I'm gonna end right here, save, and come back later. I am so sorry. Okay, hopefully my voice today is a lot better. I basically stopped recording and, like, got some water, Played The Sims 3 for a bit till it crashed on me at like 2 in the morning. Slept, did some dishes, took a nap. Cause, I got nothing else going on, so. What was I talking about when we left off? Oh, I haven't gotten, the game working on the Steam Deck at all anymore. Basically the EA app just is refusing to work. Why is it every time I sit down to record a voiceover, I am tired? I didn't even do much today. Just did some chores. I did play The Sims 3 for a bit. Was playing last night and my game crashed. Fun fact about me, when I play The Sims 3, I like to start off with my romantic couple as like a dating couple and like have them get married at some point. So my Sims got married and then they had a baby. And I renovated the house because it was a starter home, and then I renovated a little bit to where it's not a starter home. And then the game crashed after they had the baby, and I didn't remember when I saved. Yeah. I go back to play today because I was like, oh, I want to like get back to where I was. Turns out it was before they even got married. When was the last time I saved? So, that was fun. Not really, but you know, it's whatever. This is kind of like a TV / reading room. Kind of like a lounge area. I love those paintings. Little wall scrolls that kind of go along with them. I like those. But yeah, I need to go in and see if anybody downloaded this house. I haven't. Even though I purposefully built it for my Sim and her daughter. I have been playing The Sims 3, so. Might put it in my favorite save, I'm not entirely sure. If my voice starts going weird again, I do have some water on me. I was trying to, like, get out of here, EA app. I was trying to, like, download, stuff from the Sims 3 store, because I know some of my stuff was missing. And I was like, where's my stuff? And, he was like, oh, try having the game up to date. And I was like, pretty sure the game is up to date, so I repaired it. So, when I'm done recording this, I'm going to try downloading my store stuff again. I'm not entirely sure if it's going to work. Really annoying if it doesn't. Might have to do a clean install. Which is really annoying. I'm going to have to find the folder with my save files. Because I don't want to lose the Sims family I just started, because I kind of like them. They kind of rose to, they're not like rich, but they're like upper middle class. So, I don't want to lose all that progress, you know? Jeez. Stop yawning. I was about to call myself by my middle name because I do that whenever I'm annoyed with myself. But, I don't want to do that. Oh, why do those shoes are not the same size as the other decorative shoes we have in this game? I mean, they're way bigger. one would think that they would all be the same size. But they're not, for some odd reason. Because Sims only have, like, one certain, like, foot size. I think you can make the feet bigger, maybe. Not entirely sure. I could be wrong. But, that's a little nitpick I have about the, mudroom kit, is that the shoes are not the same size as all the other shoes in the game. This is debating on putting art on the wall. I decided not to. What was I doing here? I think I quit for a bit and then came back. The house kind of feels slightly empty, but I might work on it some more later. As I said, this house is not done. It is a work in progress. I don't know when it will be done. If you want to download it, it is called Inner Circle. I did not change the name. Yeah, I still have the link to my gallery on the link tree, which is in the description of every video. So if you want to check it out, it's there. I'm trying to think. And there's not really much purple in this game, which a lot of people like purple. I was talking to this guy a while back. According to him, his favorite color was purple. I'm not entirely sure if that was true or if he was just saying his favorite color is purple because my favorite color is purple. Because I have heard about people who don't have a favorite until they meet somebody they like, and then that person has a favorite. So I'm not entirely sure if he was being honest with me or if he just, like, picked purple because I like purple, or if he actually does like purple. If he does actually like purple, that's cool. Good on you for having a favorite color. But he kind of ghosted me. He does like my TikToks every now and then, so not entirely sure where we stand. So, yeah. This is the master bedroom. I honestly like how it turned out. It's very cozy. I would love a canopy bed in real life, except like the top to be completely covered, and I can just like dramatically close the curtains to be like, I do not want to be disturbed. I like, I forget which version of it as the Nightmare, not the Nightmare Before Christmas, the, this one with Scrooge and the ghosts. Christmas Carol, that's it. There is a version of the Christmas Carol. I think it's the Disney one with Scrooge McDuck, where he has the canopy bed that is exactly what I'm describing. Like the big drapery and like the heavy curtains. I want that. That is just so dramatic and I love it. I don't know if it's the Scrooge McDuck version, but I could be wrong. Don't hold me to that. I wanted a chair right there, so I had to move objects. I kind of like that chair better than I did the first one, so. Yeah, this room is definitely really cozy. And yeah, I think I said in an earlier bit that there's not very many plants in this house. There definitely needs to be more plants. None of them I want to be the live plants that they recently added in Enchanted by Nature. Those are really annoying. Because I did play with them for like 5 minutes, and they just died. Like, they died in like 2 seconds. I was like, well, darn. Why are these here if they're just gonna die in like 2 seconds? Like, I have house plants in my actual house that live longer than that. It took me a while to kill them. I had an orchid for a while that my cat, his name was Salem, liked to mess with. That lasted a lot longer, even with Salem messing with it, than the stupid plants in this game. Like, I'm talking like 24 hours in the game, whereas that plant, that orchid, with the wrong care instructions, because orchids don't like ice, and I was trying to give it like cold water and ice, not watering it properly. Yeah, my orchid lasted a lot longer than the plants in this game. Also, why is it so hard to find a decent wallpaper? Well, I'm in the wall paint section. That's a pink, not a purple. I think I changed it, maybe. Do I? I don't know. I can go in and change it. It's not that big a deal. I'm really annoyed with myself because the last time I played this household that I built this house for, instead of aging up the baby, I aged up my sim. I aged up the mom, which I didn't want to do. So I am just absolutely annoyed with myself that I accidentally aged her up instead of the baby. But I can't figure out how to get the keyboard up to put in the cheats, so I guess she's stuck as an adult for a while. Not a young adult. Also, we have these really pretty pink swatches for everything in this kit except the blocks. Why are the blocks this monotone Montessori blah? Whereas everything else actually has color. I mean, look at all this pink. It's pretty. Why are the blocks not pink? It just irks me. Like, the blocks do not have any color. But the regular blocks do have color. Did I put the blocks in? I don't remember. I guess I don't. Maybe? Do I? I don't know. I don't remember. I am putting it on the windows. And, mapping out the rest of the house. Oh yeah, I put a bathroom right there. At first I wanted the windows to be like really cool, but then I didn't like the way they looked, so I just did that. I don't know why I was feeling brown for the tile. I don't hate it. I think I figured out those sinks don't have slots. You know, like put stuff on. That was a really loud car that just passed. Yeah, these sinks don't have slots. These do. And I had to use move objects again, because I closed the game out for a minute. I don't know why, but I just felt like that bathroom needed a cabinet. I think I do go in and like put in other stuff. Yeah, like a little rug. Tried to like put that little rug up to where it made sense, because originally the slot that it went in was way too far away from the tub. So I don't know about y'all, but when I step out of the bathtub, I like having a rug right under me. So yeah. I'm not entirely sure if this house is functional, if everybody can get to where they need to go. They should be. Oh yeah, put in like another bathroom. If there's anything you need to know about this house, there is bathrooms. You know what, now that I'm looking at it, I don't like the windows in that one bathroom, the ones that go like vertically. It's now going to annoy me. I think this is more like a guest bathroom. Whereas that one's more like the family bathroom. And then the little bathroom is like the master bathroom. I just realized I don't have towels anywhere. And then I realized, oh wait, I need light switches. Let me just go ahead and put them in. Even these unused rooms. One in the hallway. I don't know why I chose blue. I do like that blue, but I don't remember why I chose it. And I was like, oh yeah, I need light switches for the downstairs. I was like, oh, I don't like that light switch right there. Let me move this. I still don't like it. I'm gonna fix that later. But, I don't remember what I do next. What am I doing? Light switches some more? Oh yeah, I fixed the roof because the roof was way too tall. Oh yeah, the backyard. I don't like how the backyard ended up, but it's whatever, you know? I can fix it. I do like the little grill patio area. I do like how that turned out. That ended up being pretty cute. I don't know if it is functional, but it is cute. I got that thing, and then I got a mini fridge and some cabinets. Why doesn't the grill slot in with the counters? That is just my little pet peeve about the grilling stuff pack. I do put some like toys and stuff in the backyard. I don't know if I did that on camera. I think I do. But yeah, I really like how the how the little grill area excuse me, how the little grill area turned out. I thought about giving my kid a bike, but then I was like, nah, it's just a baby. You can have a bike later in life. I love wind chimes, so I thought it'd be cute if there was some wind chimes. Oh, I do put in all the stuff in the video. Why isn't there a pink spaceship? Here I was just trying to like match everything. Why isn't there a monkey bars that matches the swing set? Anyway, there's this really pretty swatch of like a galaxy swing set and a really pretty swatch on the telescope of a galaxy. But the monkey bars don't match. Why is that? We also have a space themed like little jungle gym. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I put the space little tent right there. And I think that is all I do. As I said, this house is a work in progress. But if y'all want to download it, it is called Inner Circle. It is up on my gallery, which is linked in the description. I always forget I can't just highlight and delete. One of these days I will get The Sims 4 working again on my Steam Deck, but I guess today is not that day. Anyway, here is the build, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!